Namaskar friends, welcome to Export Import Make in India campaign, and we are just completing the chapter 3, designing and planning of the transportation network. So today's topic is transportation mode in supply chain. Okay, so for your information, we are just completing the full supply chain management course, and at this stage we are on chapter 3. Okay, and the chapter 3 name is designing and planning transportation network. So the topic is transportation mode in supply chain. Okay. So basically there are three type of transportations we have seen generally. Okay, so by road, by sea and by air. Okay, so these are the three basic transportations used in the movement of goods in internationally supply chain management. Okay, so transportations are means to achieve mobility supply. They fall into three basic type. Okay, three basic types are already discussed. Okay, but as per bookish knowledge, we also need to understand there are some other kind of transportation also, which is pipeline transport. Okay, so pipeline transport or intermodal transport and telecommunication transport. Okay, so these are also the part of transport. Okay, so if we talk about pipeline transport, first we discuss about the rail by road transport. So in by road transport, the movement of goods from one location to another locations done by truck or railway. Okay, so for example, if you have export, you need to export the goods to Nepal or Bangladesh. In such, in both countries, you can transport the shipment through by road. Okay, so in other case, there are uh, sea transport also used in international supply chain. Okay, so we need to understand that in some shipment we can say there are the multimodal transport can be used. Okay, so this is here multimodal transport. Okay, so in this multimodal transport, first for example, you receive order from Mexico of the 10 containers. Okay, so first you need to arrange 10 containers. Okay, and dispatched from factory to the ICD by road. So this truck go through by road. Okay, then after custom clearance process, the shipment will go by train. Okay, by rail to the seaport. So this is from factory to the seaport. This is the road transport, inland transport, or we can say rail transport or by road transport. So we can say this is the land transport. Okay, now once the shipment sail on the ship, then we use maritime transport, water shipping transport. Okay, which is called sea transport. Okay, so this is the second type of transport we have used in one shipment. Okay, by road. Okay, then by sea. Okay, so here we can say this is a multimodal transport because that transport is multi-type of transport by road and by sea. Okay, in the same way, if shipment is go through by road and by air, it also called the multimodal transport. Okay, so for example, you have to dispatch urgent shipment to the Japan. Okay, so in such case, first you need to uh, the cargo need to deliver at the airport. So for this process, you need to arrange the road transport. Then after that, shipment will load in the air airline. Okay, then it will go through the air transport. Okay, so land transport, then air transport. Again, shipment will discharge at the destination airport. Then shipment will go through the by road. Okay, so at the destination. So this is also use the land transport and air transport. Okay, so this is the multimodal transport. Okay, now another thing which is very important, uh, air transport. Air transport is transport in which shipment will move from one location to another location by air mode. Okay, so in such case we need to use airline. Okay, and dispatch the goods. And in the sea case, shipment will move through ship. Okay, so for that you have to arrange the goods at the seaport, then shipment will load it to the ship, then it will deliver to the destination seaport. So this kind of transport is called sea transport. Okay, and rail transport, if we talk about the rail transport, then shipment will move through, first you need to shipment arrange the delivery at the ICD, then shipment will go to the shipment will hand over to the railways, then it will move through the rail. Okay, so you know that the charges of railway is very less than by road transport. Okay, and the security and damage of the goods is also secure in the rail transport. So mostly people use that road transport. Okay, okay, so we need to understand this thing. This is very important. Now another transportation is the pipeline transport. Okay, so we'll discuss this pipeline transport. Pipeline means that the cargo or material, or we can say the product goods will carry through the pipeline. It can be it is only liquid type of product or gas type. So this is also the very effective mode of transport. Okay, so we'll discuss about this. The pipeline route practically unlimited as they can be laid on land underwater. Okay, so practically unlimited can be transported through the one pipeline. Okay, it can be laid on the by road and water. Okay, pipeline can be arranged in the by land or water. Okay, now these they are used for transported homogeneous material only. Okay, so by pipe, if you are transporting goods, then only homogeneous type of goods can be exported, like a liquid petroleum gas, LPG gas, or you can move through some other liquid form of the material. Okay, so this is the cost are lower than transportation mode. Okay, because that there is no charges need to pay. Okay, so cost is very low in this case. Pipeline construction costly vary according to the diameter and increase the proportional with the distance. Okay, so at the initial level, you need to arrange the pipeline from one location to another, sources to the destination. Okay, so for that you the construction cost depend on the diameter of the pipe. Okay, diameter, radius into 2 equal to diameter. Okay, then it is also proportionally with the distance. Okay, as per it depend that the cost will be depend the distance, how much distance the pipeline need to be arranged. Okay, so this is the impact which can influence the construction cost. Okay, diameter and length distance. Okay, then pipeline terminal is very important since they corresponding to the refineries and harbors. Harbors and refineries mostly use this mode of transport. Pipeline are ideally for the materials such water, oil, and gas. Okay, these are the material which can be transported through the pipeline. Pipeline have a high initial cost since they cost be built, but once they construct, transportation costs are very lower than other modes. Okay, at initial level, you need to pay high cost to arranging the pipeline, but after the complete this process, these transportation charges are very low other than other transport. Okay, they are unable to transport variety of materials. Okay, there is a drawback of this. They cannot be transport variety of material, only water, oil, and gas. Okay, now telecommunications also the part of transport, we can say, as per the book. Telecommunications are structured network with a practically unlimited capacity. They have a very constraint and include the psychographic and oceanic mass. Okay, they may impair the setting of the cable. Okay, so the information can be transported through the telecommunications. We can the people can use phone, mobile, and cables. So this is also the mode of transport. But basically, if we talk about the supply chain management in international business, mostly the mode used for the movement of goods is by road, by air, and by sea, and intermodal transport. Okay, so guys, we have tried to understand the transportation mode. Okay, which is belong to the chapter 3. The name designing and planning of the transportation network. So guys, thanks for watching the session. Have a nice day.